it mean more to me than what it mean to y'all.
Boy,
Y'all gotta meet me up here at this level, yo.
man,
Yeah.
so like I can only imagine, and that's why I'm speaking into it now. Like I'm thinking about it from that perspective. The weight that you felt going into senior year, trying to win so bad, it's like, man, I know it was heavy on you. So
Yeah.
that's kind of why like I went so
Yeah,
vivid,
to be
just to
real
kind
with
of
you,
get
bro,
the
it was
scope.
heavier. Going into my senior year, it was way lighter than going into my junior
Junior
year.
year, okay, yeah,
Because my junior year, it was like, Brian did this, Chase
yeah,
did this. Here you go.
here
Like
you
literally,
go.
the last 10 games of my sophomore year, that's all I was hearing after the game. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. You're gonna give it all like so that was it was way more pressure. That's why it's just now hitting me like as an adult at 26-8 is a really good year. Like people don't have them records. But like for me that's the worst, by far the worst season in my high school career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We went 31-4, 38-1 that year and
Yeah.
31-6.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
hell.
so going to my senior year, like I knew we was
Yeah.
I just knew we had to get through Sean. Because mind you, we lost. We go to Alhambra, right, which is like damn near like the national tournament for the Catholic schools, and we lose 2 games there. So, and I told you we folded in both of the championships. So these are like the last. We lost 4 of the last like maybe 6 or 7 games. You know what I'm saying? So we really like 31-2 or 30-2 the whole. You know what I mean?
Right.
We had like 2 losses the whole year pretty much. So we just knew we had to get through Sean. There, but we ended up folding.
Yeah, man, it's still a crazy, crazy chapter, bro. That high school chapter, bro. Being at Mount St. Joe is a hell of an experience, bro. What is the best thing you took away from being at Mount St. Joe?
Man, just I didn't realize how much Clash prepared us for college. Cause I mean you can go back and look at a lot of St. Joe grads. They did way more numbers in college than they did in high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it didn't get easier. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember my first year at Coppin, like in practice and stuff like that. Like, thing was having to teach people shell. You know what I'm saying? And like that's just a very basic, very very basic level. You know what I mean? But that was something we've been doing. You know, just something small like that. But Clatchy had us prepared on the hardest part in college. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. Was understanding the defensive side. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was way more serious at the college level. But at St. Joe, Clatchy took it just as serious. So it was an easy transition.
Right.
You know what I mean? So my biggest takeaway was that, and just having a respect for like just the culture. I'm just grateful I was able to be part of that. I'm still part of the culture, but I'm grateful that I was able to come up in that culture. Because I think that's been the key to Clatchy's success is just the culture he built there.
Absolutely.
So I'm just grateful that I can go back in there whenever, you know what I mean, talk to the kids and shit like that. So
It's got that Duke, that San Antonio feel.
Right.
Like it's kind of like that kind of vibe. It's like more San Antonio to me for real with how he kind of carry it. So I always had a respect for Mount St. Joe. That's one school I wish I could have went to. Everybody say they don't want to, they tripping. I don't know what.
no, I mean, and then like nobody talks about the school experience. Like
Yeah.
it was real strict. You know
Oh,
what I
for
mean?
sure. That's one thing I always hear.
It
Like,
was real strict. It took a lot of getting used to. But like, bro, then people always make fun of the all boys stuff. Like, bro, but like that shit was no big deal. You forget about that shit.
yeah, for sure.
And then like you don't gotta worry about half the shit. Now that I teach at high school, bro, like when I started teaching at Reservoir, is my first real life high school experience. Bro.
Right. To see it in
I'm like,
at
man,
a
that's how it's
natural,
yeah.
at its natural state.
Yeah, I'm like, then I had to worry about none of this, bro.
Right.
So like, the experience at St. Joe, bro, like, it was mad fun, bro. Like the support we had for the basketball program, like the way the teachers looked out for us, like the way that our classmates supported us, bro. Like to this day, bro.
Yeah.
Like to this day, they still talk to us about the teams that we played for back in the day, bro. It's love, bro.
Yeah, that's a good
So
culture.
that's definitely the biggest thing I appreciate, bro. Just the culture.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So you spoke about preparation. How was the process of finding a school and recruitment and everything for you? How did you kind of navigate that? Did you really have a set school or set schools that you were looking at, or were you just kind of who wanted you, or how was that that recruitment process for you just going to school?
At the time in high school, it was D1 or bust, right? And I was getting recruited by a lot of small schools, right? So like, I was getting to MEAC schools towards the end of my junior year, right? Like those were like the first schools I was really talking about, like really offering and stuff like that. So I knew kind of like I could go into my senior year, play out my senior year, and have them as a safety net, and like wait for like the Towsons and stuff like that. And I was in a situation too, like my pops So I left Team Mello after my freshman year, and then I joined the Baltimore Stars. It was like a Mount St. Joe team, right? And Henry came with me too. But Troy was on that team, right? And my pops was like, "Why would you go play with another point guard in your class?" All right. And I thought it was great because like we work really well together. Troy would tell you like we work really well together.
Right.
If Troy was running the point, I'm a scoring shooting guard. Like we always started together no matter what. So
just thinking about y'all game now, like thinking about that's kind of a perfect pair, honestly, because y'all can play off each other with ease.
Like, Troy would be like, if we in transition, like our bigs would get a rebound, hit Troy. We in transition, we gone. I'm spotting up for a three.
Right. If
the other team's scoring, I'm bringing the ball up, getting us in the office, and Troy going to work as like this like combo guard type. Right. It worked out perfectly. Yeah. Bro. And also, to be real with you, bro, like I was in a position where I was on the best high school team, and I was a point guard on the best high school team. All right. I was one of the better players coming into high school, but then through the 4 years of high school, you got guys like Omar Strong coming up, right? Like Omar Strong coming on the scene. I don't want to say coming up, right? Yeah. Coming on because he bust my ass in 8th grade. So not coming up, coming on the scene. Jamar, in high school, like towards the end of 8th grade and going into high school, Jamar just started taking off, right? Troy, Larry Bassfield. I knew there was so many point guards in the area, bro. Like, it didn't matter who I played AU with, bro. I was competing with them no matter what.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right? So I figured I want to be closest to the dude who I thought was the best. And in my opinion, Troy was the best out of all of us. Even though he played in the B conference, Troy, and never beat me. But he played in the B conference. But I thought a lot of guys was better than me, but I always won against them dudes too, right? So I played with Troy, and a lot of my situations was, all right, we're going to wait to see what Troy going to do. Like most of the schools that wasn't the MEAC schools was like, all right, we just offered Troy, we're gonna wait to see what he gonna do if he takes this. All right, and I was cool with that, to be real with you.
For sure.
I knew how the process worked.
Yeah.
But going into my senior year, I kind of got into it with Coach Clatchy a little bit. So I was like, that once that happened, like I got in trouble in practice, and he suspended me for a little bit going into the season. So I committed to Coppin during that time, and I was like, bro, I ain't playing no games, bro.
Just in case.
Let me just sign this joint right now. I like my visits. I was comfortable with the whole situation and stuff like that. So like I was like, I'm gonna get this out the way. I ain't gonna leave it up to no chance, bro.
Yeah. So you signed going into the season before the season even got rolling.
So I signed for the early signing period senior year. So like, I don't even know what date that was, but before the season.
What was some of the other?
It was the first day of practice.
Okay.
15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there any other schools that you was kind of thinking about other than that?
Morgan Norfolk.
For sure. No Morgan for sure.
But mind you, my dad played at Morgan.
Yeah.
At the time, like somebody just broke his assist record, so he was an all-time leading assist. And they had Desmond and Itchy.
That'd have been perfect.
I already spent. Nah, I ain't about to back. And then Coppin had Taiwan McKee, who was the MEAC Player of the Year. And when I signed, he was still fighting for his last year back because he had got hurt a couple times, and he got his final year back. So I ended up playing with him. He was on the team with me my freshman year, but Coppin didn't have no point guard situation like Morgan had.
Right.
2 point guards already, and Larry ended up there eventually. But yeah, that's why I ain't go to Morgan. Desmond was there, Itchy was there. Norfolk had bars on their dorm windows and shit like that. My mom graduated from Coppin, so I was like, bet.
Yeah, that's, still kind of local too. You get to have everybody come support you still at the local level. So
yeah,
that was at the time.
That was the idea.
That at the time, I know you probably felt rushed because of the situation or whatever. But now looking at it, how do you feel about the decision coming out there to sign very early? And
it did make my senior year a lot easier.
Yeah, that's the main reason why it's like you ain't had to worry about stressing about it,
bro. Like,
yeah.
The only thing that I had to worry about was like just the kids in my school. They didn't know what Coppin State was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was the worst it got. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'd have to deal with worrying about if I had a good game or not. You know what I mean? I knew what Coach Fang wanted me to do next year, so that's what I was working on in my senior year. So I wasn't chasing like trying to average whatever. Like Coach Fang wanted me to work on this. He wants me to do this next year, so I can,
You just getting yourself prepared.
Yeah, I was getting myself ready.
Yeah, that's
so.
Good.
So yeah, I don't regret it. It didn't work. I didn't like it at Coppin, so I ended up transferring.
Right. No, hold on. Before you get there, so leaving high school, playing at the pinnacle of in our area, playing in the Pinnacle Conference, being at the top of the food chain for the entire time, kind of being hunted the entire time. As a basketball player going to college, I mean, it doesn't matter the level, D1, 2, 3, Juco. It's a restarted process of trying to reprove yourself and just getting your body adjusted. How was the transition from going to high school to going to a D1 college and playing basketball? Like, and just talk about, you know, the schedule and, you know, how much you had to adjust physically and kind of talk about that.
Bro, so we went from St. Joe practicing, we practiced an hour and a half. You can ask anybody that came up at that time, we ain't really lift. We ain't run on the track. We started practice off like 2 back-to-back sprints, and then we got straight to defense and then run through our plays.
Yep.
Then once the season ended at St. Joe, luckily Coppin's right literally down the street from St. Joe, like maybe a 10, 15 minute, if that. So once our season ended after school, I was just go work out at Coppin with the guys every day. So I got to see early, like, this is completely different, bro. Like, completely different. The workouts was different. The workouts is I'm talking about like 10 times harder.
Yes.
And this is like just the stuff they doing on their own, all right? So that still didn't prepare me mentally for what I went through my freshman year, bro. And I tell kids all the time, bro. Like, the first thing that kids don't realize is when the coach is recruiting you. It's like, oh man, Justin, man, great game. You know, you really did a good job. This. As soon as you walk in the gym, you don't even got a name no more.
At all.
Like, at all, bro.
Your name is several cuss words.
Yes, bro. Like, and I peeped that quick. And I was like, oh, that's the thing they talking about. So that's the first thing. I was like, oh, all right, bet. Like, this shit is for real. Then, just the conditioning.
Yeah.
And the fact we had to have all our classes, like, done before 11. So everything was mad early. As soon as we was done class, preseason, it was individuals, like 12 to 1. We had to eat as a team. After we ate, I think we had like study hall or something like that. From study hall, we go to a little team practice, like weights 3 times a week. If we was doing weights, we was running on the track. And it's like 5 to 7 miles, hills, stairs. And it's like from there to there to there to there. And that's just preseason.
Mind you, people, he has not one time said where he stopped to eat, where he stopped to sit down to do anything.
Nothing.
But continue.
Bro, it was like, then, so I left the team right before the first game, right? Because like, I didn't really like, I'm seeing all my teammates in different states, different cities and shit like that. And I'm like, dog, I ain't got a car and I'm 15 minutes from the crib, bro. And like, I wasn't feeling it. I didn't feel like it was really. I felt more of a college vibe at Mount St. Joe than I really did at Coppin State. It's a different whole. This is just Coppin. There's 2 dorm buildings, 2 or 3 classroom buildings. Just really small. Like, I just really didn't like it, bro. And I didn't want to waste my year eligibility. So I was like, right before the game started, I'm about to get out of here. And they supported me and stuff. And they let me stay there my whole freshman year on scholarship. Then they helped me find a new school. But
that's honorable because a lot of people ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, and I went about it in a respectful way.
You know what to do.
And they kind of knew.
Yeah, you knew what to do.
Yeah, they kind of knew like what I was thinking and what I was about to do.
Right.
But it wasn't about no playing time or nothing like that. Like, I was convinced I was about to be starting my freshman year, but I just didn't want to waste a year and shit like that, bro. But yeah, bro, the transition from high school to college was like, all right, bet this is a job.
Yeah.
This is a full-time job now, bro. And like, it was even like, I only got time to do my schoolwork type shit, bro. Like,
that's why I took that break a minute ago. Like, I ain't want to get to school because you said it was preseason. So, I mean, that's like the early part of school or whatever. When you get in that season, like, bruh, the time that you spend just being around the game, you don't really even hear the time to eat. You don't hear the time for doing work other than the little slot that you do for study hall. Like, and even that's not enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I totally get where you come from there.
And then when I left the team, I still had my dorm, all that, but I just moved back into the crib at home. And I'll go take my classes, because they still scheduled mad early. Yeah. I go take my class in the morning. I would spend the rest of the day at Supreme Sports Club for the whole year.
Getting busy.
And then that's when I transferred to Seton Hill, D2.
And how'd you feel about that when you got there? Was it kind of like did you feel like it was like a level down in terms of the competition, or did you feel like it was the same level of competition and you would just get the opportunity to show yourself and and really do what you do.
Uh,
Only reason why I say that is because people get it twisted, bro.
They do.
Like a lot of people get it twisted. When I went to D3 and we beat a couple of D1s while I was there. So I just want you to make that clear for them.
So when I left Coppin, the very first the very first person that reached out to me was Mike Smelkinson. He was an assistant at St. Mary's.
My dog.
All right.
That's why I went.
And they was playing at, I don't know what it was called at the time, where the Wizards play. I still don't know what it's called.
The MCI Center?
Yeah,
At the time?
Yeah, I think it was maybe an MCI Center.
Yeah, at the time probably it was MCI or one of them,
They
yeah.
was playing Bowie with Big Trav,
Uh-huh.
right? And they was D2,
Yeah.
and St. Mary's was D3.
Yeah.
And they was also recruiting one of my best friends, right? Who was leaving Widener, right? So they was actually recruiting him, and so he's come to the game, just come with him. So I'm like, bet. And it's Mike, bro. That's a legend, bro.
Yes.
So I wasn't even on like, y'all D3. I was like, oh, this is Mike. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So I went, and they smacked Bowie, bro. Kamante Griffin was on the team.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, they smacked Bowie. Mm-hmm. So for me, that was the first non-D1 experience. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at Bowie like, damn. Like, they probably would have beat my Coppin State team. I'm looking at St. Mary's smacking them. I'm like, oh, shit. So that kind of stopped me from wanting to leave Coppin to only look at Division Ones. You know what I'm saying? So when I went Division Two, I was never on no like this is about to be a step down or easier. I learned from watching the D3 team, see that this shit ain't sweet nowhere. Mm-hmm. Like nowhere, bro. Because Kamante had like 40 that game. Shit. So I'm leaving that game like, I don't know if I go to St. Mary's if he got another year left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He scored 50 something.
And I'm leaving a D1 and I'm watching Kamante like, yeah, if he's still at St. Mary's, bro, I can't go there. Like,
yeah.
The fuck I need me for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then my visit to Seton Hill, I watched the game and I was like, oh yeah, this shit. The bigs was 6'9", 6'10", like it was damn near the same, if not a little drop off from the MEAC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I saw that quick.
Yeah. That's an interesting situation because like, again, you hear a lot of guys and they'll think it's a sweet situation. Like you go down there, you think you can just step into something like, oh, this D2 or whatever. No, you will get your head cracked in D2, bro. Especially like real D2 basketball, bro. It's really not no difference. Like it's not a difference D2, to be honest with you.
D2 is what I would say is like I had a 6'9", 6'10" big. Then everywhere I went,
right?
D2, but most teams the bigs are like 6'5", 6'6", mad athletic.
Yep.
Playing the 5. But at D1 they'd be like the 3 or the 4. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then the point guards, at the high D2s, every guard is a D1 kickback.
Yes.
Bro. Like damn near everybody, bro.
Yep.
So this is my redshirt freshman year at Seton Hill. I'm playing against this dude, Cookie Miller. He came from Nebraska. Like he was a starting point guard at Nebraska, bro. Like so. It wasn't sweet at all.
Right.
But I mean, I ain't think nobody on my team could fuck with me. You know
yeah, for sure.
But I had a good year though.
Absolutely.
It was, and I can't say it was easier because I didn't play in the game when I was at Coppin. I didn't play no games when I was at Coppin State. I quit before the games.
Right.
So
I get it. Yeah, get you.
Yeah.
And that experience you wound up having that year, and summer comes, and do you ultimately make another decision that summer, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So I had a really good year at Seton Hill.
Yep.
So now I'm like, all right.
No, that's why I kind of like staged it in the beginning where I said you get to go to the D2 to kind of show what's going on. So talk about that decision you made last summer.
After my freshman year, well, it was my redshirt freshman year. I was like, bro, I gotta go back up.
Yeah.
So, but the way it was set up back then though, is if you transfer laterally, so like D1 to D1, you gotta sit out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But if you transfer down, you don't gotta sit out.
Right.
But if you transfer twice in a row, no matter what, you gotta sit out the next year.
Right.
So I'd end up playing 3 out of my 4 seasons I should be playing.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, I could have went D2, but again, it's my second time in a row transferring, so I gotta sit out. So no matter what, the only thing I could do to not sit out was go play Juco.
Right. So
I was like, bet, that'll give me the opportunity to get recruited again. I'm like, that's perfect, bro. So shout out to Coach Skeeters. He was an assistant at University of South Florida. He hooked me up with St. Petersburg College down there. I was about to go to Odessa out in Texas. Last minute, switched it up with St. Pete.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go down St. Pete.
Oh man, it was
for Odessa any day.
yeah, it was rough. I ain't gonna lie, it was rough. It was a beautiful scenery, but that shit was rough.
Yeah. Oh, JUCO is it's no play.
Yeah,
I went to
you know how
JUCO.
it go. Yeah.
I went to JUCO in Northwest Jersey. I wasn't in the sunshine and all that. I was in the sticks.
We was in like
doing a lot of crazy things I shouldn't have been doing. You know what I'm saying?
JUCO was tough.
Yeah, you gotta pay your own rent, get your own water bill.
See, we had to deal with none of that.
See, I'm trying to tell you, I was in some real. I was in the gut, like we was. Yeah, bro.
Like we had apartments.
Yeah.
We our campus our campus was like an offset of the main campus of the JUCO.
Yeah.
So like we didn't have like no dorms, so we had apartments right across the street.
Shit.
We got grocery stipends.
Yeah, we had apartments across the street that was a part of the town. Like
yeah, I was part of the town too.
You know what I mean? It was just regular.
I think
shit.
our coach owned them joints though, and we got like $300 a month each for groceries.
Oh
so
man.
There's 3 of us per apartment, so we pull that joint together.
Yeah.
But that's not even like, bro, JUCO. After my year at JUCO, I was like, I should have did this straight out of high school.
You felt that way?
Yeah, but I think I needed 2 years of college and 2 years on my own before I went down there, because that shit, I don't know if I would have survived that shit as an 18-year-old.
Oh my goodness, insane. Yeah, I mean, again, you're gonna make some decisions,
bro,
at that age that's gonna, like, you gotta survive, bro. Like you say, you know, you got that $300. That $300 is gonna help you out. Like, we didn't get none of that.
Right way.
So with us, it was like you didn't get no stipend. Like you didn't get none of that. Like, so you know.
Yeah, bro.
I started getting busy.
I can't even tell stories about how we survived.
They would see, like at JUCO level, bro. The things that you got, it's not even a joke. You said the word, like you got to survive. Like it's not a joke at all. Like the poor college student and the poor JUCO student is 2 different levels of poverty in decision making. So, like for one, the JUCO kid, he's definitely taking any and every chance in the world because this is the last shot. Like, we got to get something here. The college kid that's poor, he's on something where he got a card to go get a meal. Facts. He can get this and get that. So that JUCO grind is real, bro.
We didn't have none of that, and I was coming from a university, so
yes, like, boy, I can't imagine.
It was my favorite year of college, bro. It was the best experience I had, bro.
For sure.
I definitely needed that, but I don't know if I would have survived that joint fresh out of high school, but I was 20, 21 when I was a junior, bro.
Right.
I think I had to be that age, bro. But I can't even I be telling kids, like, I can't even tell you. I literally cannot tell you what we did.
Yeah, bro.
To survive that year, bro.
Shit. They already know how I was getting down when I was at JUCO. Yeah. My coach knew, everybody knew, bro. I had to. I was calling my moms and stuff like, moms ain't got no bread, bro. You feel me? So we got, it's that we got to do what we got to do. Yeah. That's just it. We got per diems from games. Bro, my God, bro. Me and my man used to go half on pizzas, McDonald's, all that, bro. I was 2 for $20, Applebee's, all this crazy shit, bro.
We lived by Checkers, bro. So we would go and get like, I think it was like 2 for $4.
Oh my God.
We get like 20 burgers and just live off the joints for like 3 days.
That's it. That's all. That's it.
In the fridge.
They had the chicken boxes back then.
Bro, it was rough, yo.
Them joints was $5. You would get a box full of chicken, popcorn, chicken, some fries. Oh my God, it was terrible.
Bro, we used to feast on that joint, bro.
Yeah, man.
At JUCO, all we did was class and hoop.
That's it. Like, it's a totally different environment. Like, kind of talk about that. Like you go from structure, like complete structure, schedule. At JUCO, you don't have none of that.
Nothing.
Like, you gotta really, like, for lack of better terms, and shout out to my man and them, Tony Allen, you gotta really get it out the mud when you go to JUCO, like, all the way, because ain't nobody on your back telling you to do nothing.
No, and again, like, I was blessed to come from 2 years out of 4-year school.
Yes.
So, like, I also knew, so, like, again, the rules back then was different. So, like, I had to graduate with my AA to go back D1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So, I bro.
That's why I couldn't go Central Connecticut.
Yo.
Because I ain't had my associates by the time.
I'm not making this up, bro. I had 2 years of credits already. So I'm taking just fillers.
Yeah.
Right? And all I had to do was pass bio lab to get my AA.
Mm-hmm.
And I never, right-handed guy, I never went to the class, bro.
Bruh.
Ever. So.
Hold on.
I couldn't even accept the Division I scholarships I had that year, and I had a few of them.
Bro. Yeah. When I went to St. Mary's, I failed bio because I never went to the labs, bro.
Yo,
Not one of them.
Once they pulled out it was a mink. like a
Yeah.
They put out a mink to dissect. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not coming back.
Bro, I never went to one.
Bro, no, I swear on everything. I took bio lab 3 times.
I went to the gym.
Yeah.
Every time I was supposed to go. I didn't recognize I didn't know how it went. Like, I went to the actual lecture. The 3 credits, I got the lecture. But the lab 1 credit that go with it to make it the 4-piece, I'm like, this just some extra shit. I ain't really, I would go to the gym every time. Like, I swear to God, every single lab I was going to, I didn't know, bro. Failed the class because of this. So when you said it, I'm just like, yo, ain't no way, bro. I was know anywhere with that, bro. That's crazy.
My Juco only had classes Monday through Thursday, and all the labs was on Friday.
Yeah.
So
my God.
So I was not going to that, bro. So literally, I had Stephen F. Austin, Bethune-Cookman, and a couple other schools, bro. And I literally could not, even if I wanted to, I couldn't go. Cause, I would have to stay at my Juco for the summer.
Yeah.
And I was ready to go to fuck home.
Ain't no way you doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no way.
Yeah, I was not about to stay out there, bro.
So where did you wind up choosing for the remainder after that?
So for my Juco,
first of all, talk about some of the games that you had down there. Did you have like any memorable games from down there? Like because to get back on the recruiting list to go D1, you had to be getting to it down there.
So luckily, the coaches called them tags back in the day. I had a D1 tag and a D2 tag, all conference D2 tag, playing in Juco. Right, so off rip, like before I even played the game, I had offers from all the schools in my conference that I came from.
Yeah.
Right. And then so I had offers before the season even started. And then because I already had tape, I already did all conference, all that shit. And then we went to some Juco shootout, and we played Chipola. You ever heard of Chipola?
No.
So Chipola was like, you got like Texas, Kansas, like Florida, Cali, like they got some like Juco's is like different, bro.
New York too.
Yeah, they different, bro.
Yeah.
Like, some of the schools got like arenas, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and like at St. Pete, like the whole town would be at our games, and it's a junior college. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a whole different culture down there. Like last chance you pretty much. Like how like the whole town's at them games. That's how it was, bro.
Y'all played on hardwood floors?
Yeah.
We didn't, but go ahead.
Yeah. So we gonna play Chipola. They number 2 in the country. And the whole team, like, they had number 1 Juco player, Keith DeWitt.
Oh, okay.
He was like a 7 foot, like,
I remember that
wing,
name. Yeah,
he went to Mississippi State. He was somewhere in Mississippi. And they all came back from like Louisville, West Virginia, and all this shit. And they going to different places from there.
Right.
The point guard, dude named Sam Grooms, really good guy. He was going to Oklahoma. Somebody was going to Louisville, West Virginia, West Carolina, like the whole.
Yeah, you was coming across
1 through 15,
dogs.
bro.
Yeah, you coming across dogs.
So, and mind you, bro, like, some of my teammates is like, yo, that's Chipola, but I'm like,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So like, we smacked them, bro. We beat them by like 25. And the reason why we beat them, dude, bro, like we beat them niggas because I never really told this story, bro. Keith DeWitt is in the layup line going stupid when the refs come out, and you couldn't dunk in layup lines.
Oh yeah, back then, yeah.
Bro, going dumb to the point my teammates is watching this nigga dunk, right?
Yeah.
So he got a tip, right? Off rip, he got a tip before the game started. The first play of the game, and I wish somebody could find the film, bro. First play of the game, they won the tip. And the dude standing directly across him on his team set a back screen on my big man off the jump ball. So Keith DeWitt just sprinted straight down. They hit him right down the middle, and I'm coming across trying to swipe. And then my big tried to catch up, bro. I got caught in between my big and Keith DeWitt while he taking off. Right, and I'm just riding the wave, like down there in the air. He's boom, punched it. I fall, I slide back to the little mat. I'm on my back, bro. And Keith DeWitt's like, bitch ass nigga, right? All in my shit, tech.
Got him out of there. He gone.
Gone. First play of the game, he gone. We smacked them niggas, bro.
That is crazy.
I think I had 26 and 8. I had 26 and 8, and then my phone was blowing.
It's on after that. Let's go.
It was it really went. It was kind of crazy, bro. It was kind of crazy. No, yeah, that was the game that got me all the offers that I had coming at you. And I tell kids. I had an offer from, I think like 13 out of the top 15 Division 2s, and then I had like 3, 4, 5 Division 1, like real small Division 1s.
No, that's a successful trip down south, boy.
Yeah, it was tough, bro. It was tough, bro, because like they was good the year before I got there, My year there was still. I don't think they beat that win record since.
Mm-hmm.
But they was good before I got there, so I really had to battle my way up through the ranks, bro.
At no point at this time did you feel like you was gonna break at this point, because you done been through being at a school you thought you wanted to go to. You had to leave there. You go to the next spot. All right, that ain't really working out for me either. So I think I'm gonna go ahead. So, did you ever feel like it was a spot in there where you like, man, this is just too much, bro? I think I'm gonna go ahead and relax and just try to go ahead and do something else.
No, I mean, I probably had that moment figuring out that after the Seton Hill year, figuring out that I was gonna have to sit out.
Yeah.
That kind of made me go like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Mm-hmm. I actually tried to go to Salisbury, bro, and just go to school. Mm-hmm. My pops was like, no.
Yes, yeah. I'm glad you didn't do that.
He said no. Like straight up was like, nah. And then so I literally waited till the last minute. And then I was like, bet I'm going to go to Odessa. Like just like right before school about to start. Mm-hmm. And then like the day I'm about to leave, switched it up. Yeah. Go to St. Pete. And then and that's why I had to climb up through the ranks. Cause I really was like, yo, I'm about to be done. I ain't about to sit out, bro. Like I'm done, bro.
Yeah.
So like I really didn't hoop that much that summer. So when I got to St. Pete, I had to get back in shape. And they had like 3-4 point guards. And Juco shit happens, right?
Yes.
People get arrested.
Oh my God. A lot of stuff happens, bro.
For me, the guards in front of me that was there the year before, all right, and mind you, bro, my coach in Juco, we watching my game tape. I fly down there, we watching my tape, and he goes, all right, bet. And I signed to the Juco.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Come on, man.
I swear to God. So, like, he ain't know nothing about me.
Yeah.
And I'm out of shape, too.
Yeah.
So, the dudes in front of me, bro, it's like one of our first games. And I worked my way to the starting lineup, but I was a shooting guard. Because Florida basketball is like north-south. It wasn't much like pace, rhythm to it. It was just phew, 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 right? And so when I came in, I had this, right? Yeah. So my coach literally put me at the 2. Yeah. And he was running curl screens and shit for me. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time I ever like really ran at 2.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, this is definitely gonna affect my recruiting, bro. Like
for sure. Hey,
5'9" shooting guard.
I'm ready to get busy at though, but let's go. You know what I mean?
But I'm scoring. I'm putting up numbers though.
Exactly.
But I wanted to run the 1.
Yeah.
Because I can run the show and score. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And we played Miami-Dade, and it was the point guard got into it with Jeremy Lamb's brother, Zach Lamb, who was tough. I think he played at Manhattan. Chased the niggas into the locker room. Like 3 or 4 of my teammates chased the Miami-Dade team to the locker room at halftime.
In Miami?
We was at home.
Y'all was at home. Okay.
Yeah, we was at home.
Thank God.
And they got put off the team.
Yeah.
So after that,
it was on.
I was running the 1 and all that.
Yeah.
We had a good year that year, but no, if anything, that year reignited. I was in the best shape ever, bro. Like
going to Juco, that'll do it to you, dog.
I was in the best shape ever, bro.
Best shape I ever been in my life was COVID and Juco.
Yeah.
That was 2 moments I've never been in better shape.
I was out of shape in COVID, bro.
Man,
but Juco, my balance was. I ain't talking about balance real bad. I really had balance.
Yeah. You you was dunking. You still be dunking sometimes, bro.
I caught a couple bodies in Juco.
Yeah.
But never again after that.
No, man.
But after Juco, I took my first visit to Miami to Barry, and it was a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
It was a wrap. I canceled all my visits.
Yeah, was it?
It was a perfect match.
Love Miami. Love the university.
I love the coach. The coaching staff, they called me every day, bro. Like, they recruited me heavy, bro. And
this is the moment that somebody wanted you.
Yeah, bro. Like, I was getting recruited by a lot of people, like, coaches was coming down, take me out to eat, how that shit goes.
Yeah.
And,
no, I don't really know at that level, but go ahead.
I'll be like,
had a couple coaches take me out one time, you know what I mean?
Like,
but not
they
too
was
many.
coming out to the Juco and stuff. And to be real with you, bro, I was ignoring Barry at first because they was like not good at the time, right? And I literally was not answering their phone calls, like not at all. And I ended up going to there's a school down the street from our Juco called Eckerd. There's a D2 in the same conference as Barry. So we went to go watch the women's team play. And I didn't know, like, a lot of schools, the women's team plays first, the men's team plays second, or vice versa. I didn't know. So I'm watching, and I peep like, oh, snap, they playing Barry. No, that's one of the schools recruiting me and shit. And my phone started buzzing. And I look, and it's the coach from Barry, and I ignored it. All right? not knowing that these niggas sitting right behind me, bro.
Yeah.
Right behind me. So coach came down, just sat next to me, and literally booked my flight right there. And I was like, oh shit. Like, all right, bet. So that's why it was my first visit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because I had schools that were doing way better at the time recruit me. Like when I committed to Barry, a lot of coaches called me and cussed me out. Like a few coaches like left me like nasty ass voicemails.
It's crazy.
I ain't gonna call nobody out though.
After all of that nice stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a wrap.
But you get to Barry, man, and you step down to Miami and you see a whole new world down there, bro.
Yeah.
So what was it that you kind of like can look back on from Barry and be like, man, this is a decision that I'm so glad I made, even from a season standpoint or just from the school standpoint, because you wound up graduating from Barry, right? Yeah. So just kind of talk about the finality in that senior year and what you kind of did with that.
So I tell the story all the time about how they took me out to these nice places on my visit, and that's why I committed. But the real reason why I committed is the coach, right? The head coach. It was a situation where like the assistant coaches was recruiting me,
right?
And the way they talked about the head coach is like he was like a mob boss or something. Like he was like a Pat Riley type figure. So like that always intrigued me because I never talked to him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so he was on some real mafia.
Yeah, I never talked to him until my visit.
Sending the consigliers to you and all that.
So,
okay.
So the assistant coaches took us out and all this. I think his name was Coach Odio, Cesar Odio, rest in peace. He came to the dinner. He didn't really talk much at the dinner. And then the next day we played. And after we played, went to his office, and then we had a one-on-one. And he's looking through my transcripts. Mind you, this would be my fourth school in 4 years, right? And at the time, that was not the norm. Now, I tell kids now that I went to 4 schools in 4 years, and like, oh yeah. But back in the day, people was like, Justin, what are you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my coach was like, you don't got bad grades. There was no disciplinary, nothing on my records or nothing like that. And he was like, something's wrong with you, bro. I said, no bullshit. He was like, something's wrong with you. And I'm like, no, ain't nothing wrong with me. I just like this situation. He's like, nah, bro. He said, if you want to play for me, you gotta go to the sports psych every Monday. And I was really like, what the fuck is this dude talking about, bro? And I was like, all right, whatever, bro. Not thinking nothing of it. But then like, when I got back to my apartment after my visit, I was sitting like, damn, bro, that's some real shit, bro. So like, he was just a real dude that I think in the lore they built around him and stuff like that. And the fact that when I sat with him, he said some real shit. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm about to go there. Bro. Yeah. I want to play for him.
Yeah.
So the assistant coaches were super cool. So I already was like, I would love to play for them dudes. The main one recruit me was the point guard a couple years before, all-time leading assists and stuff like that. So I knew if he really wanted me, I knew I could really fit. You know what I'm saying? I knew I'd probably have like access to talk to coach whenever and stuff like that. So that worked out perfectly. Coach ended up coming down with leukemia after my junior year. So I didn't get to play for him my senior year. But after my senior year, I still had to do my student teaching to graduate, right? And all my eligibility was up. Right? So Coach Odio had just beat the cancer and came back as the AD.
Wow.
Right? And he came back as the AD and he granted me a
wow.
So for me, bro, so mind you, I redshirt Coppin.
Yeah.
Redshirt freshman year, Seton Hill, Juco. I played my junior year at Barry, played my senior year at Barry. I still need another year. This is 6 years. Yeah. So he gave me like I don't even know what the scholarship was called.
Yeah, it's called a Help Brother Out scholarship.
Yeah, bro.
Right
so he gave me a scholarship for my extra year. And mind you, student teaching's not till the spring.
Yeah.
So he had me down there the whole year for free on the same scholarship I was on as a basketball player. And my whole first semester, I'm just like working out, like just in case I wanted to keep playing.
Right.
Like he really looked out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. So like I probably would not have got my degree.
And this is almost ignoring the phone calls too. Ain't that something?
Right. So I thought that was like a sign. Like,
yeah.
I be moving off shit like that sometimes, bro.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, that shit worked out perfect, bro. He came back. I helped out the team a little bit. We had got a new head coach after I finished playing, so I helped out with them for a little bit. I was really chilling the whole first semester, bro. I was like, this dude just got me down here chilling in Miami, bro, living for free.
On scholarship.
Yeah, but then I did my student teaching, got my degree.
Yeah.
And then he passed away maybe like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's a hell of an alley-oop right there.
So I mean, I know I made the right move. Bro.
Yeah, for sure. No, that was fate right there.
Yeah.
That's a blessing too. Shout out to that man. Rest in peace as well, man. Like,
yeah. And I'm still cool with this. My assistant coach that year is the associate head at Elon. Yeah, so we stay in touch, bro. And I rap Barry to the death.
Absolutely. I love when you, man, every time I used to see you post them joints, I'd be like, boy, that shit, like, it was so much fun, bro.
Yeah, my first year there, Miami took over, bro, but I got control over it my second year.
Oh, that shit, it happens to the best of us, dog.
Yeah, bro.
Like you say, things happen for a reason. My first college visit was Palm Beach, Atlantic. I got down there. I had never been on a plane. I had been to Florida one time.
Yeah, that school is beautiful, bro.
So, yeah, I got down there. It was a little different for me. You know what I'm saying? I had to control myself for that weekend.
That school is
it was
super
cool.
nice.
But,
they beat us my first year, Barry.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was, what year was that?
That was
Junior year?
my junior year. I was 11, 12.
11, 12?
I was
supposed to be there that year. Yeah, I was supposed to be there that year. My man Matt Girl was there.
They had 2 7-footers.
Yeah, like my man Matt Girl.
Oh yeah, yo.
Yeah.
Bruh, my big man set the screen. I came off the screen with a little hang dribble because I knew the heads man was about to come out, and it was him. Big light skin dude, right?
Matt, yeah.
Yeah. He came and head super hard, so I hit him with the long tween, and he ran to the paint. And while I'm shooting, he said, "Mount St. Joe, motherfucker."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?"
Yes.
And that shit almost threw me off, bro. And I'm around the corner like, "How the fuck you know?"
Yeah, he from around
that's
the way.
my man, bro.
Yeah, he from around the way, man.
He was talking. I was like, yo, he was talking so much specific shit to me that game, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was until I had to ask him. Like, how the fuck, where you from?
Yeah, he from around the way,
Yeah,
for sure.
he was there, yeah.
He doing big things now, bro, for sure. All right, man, so you get down to like you say, your junior and senior year with them. Did you have aspirations after that? I know you was doing a degree. Did you have aspirations to play after that? Or did you kind of just find the solace in just finishing them last 2 years?